Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lenormand gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, having a ball winner like him at the back, Peter, is sure to add solidity to that back line. What's more, I wouldn't be surprised to see this guy's tackles launching a few counter-attacks for his team either. That can be a real bonus.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. It's just beyond his reach. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. Lenormand makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim, what can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, pressing's all very well, as we know, but sometimes you need someone to get in there and win the ball for you, and that's what this guy excels at. He's been brought in for his tackling prowess and his defensive nous in general, and I would think he'll be making life pretty hard for opposition strikers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's Roberto Carlos! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Nolaskoyan in with the challenge. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks, so they're still...
Hits one! No goals as yet. And he's had it nicked away. David Villa. Mbappe! Now it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Camavinga, too strong for his opponent there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that should be the keeper's. Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedri. And Fermin. Mbappe. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. No way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. 15 minutes till half-time. Fermin. Oh, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Fermin. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Over to the left. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! David Villa. Chance! Mbappe! The captain scores!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
David Villa. Mbappe. He could be in here. Fermin! That is decidedly lacking.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Time and again they are repelled. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's being shifted off it. David Villa. Looking for the run. Nolaskoyan. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here. Steaming on Roberto Carlos! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Still just a single goal between the sides. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! Mbappe! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, Now they have it.
Camavinga. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nola Skoyan. Quality ball. Great work on the overlap. Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Xavi Alonso. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's found support out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, important interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
David Villa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And they win it back again. Really fierce, close defending. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Villa, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 6, Roberto Carlos. Serán sustituidos por
And he can't get it over the wall. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 9. Griezmann.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposite.
Can he finish? They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have said.
Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. Big chance, must be. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Pablo Barrios. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Sorloth. He's through here. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Hits one! It's a loose ball. And that has been knocked clear. That's good play. Diawara did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. And here's a chance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Goes looking wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And he cuts out the supply, and that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vermin. Oh, they could break here. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, good stop, it had to be. And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Mbappe over to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Diawara driving on and making good progress. Defending of the desperate variety. Diawara. In with the challenge. Interesting ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's there to belt it away. Can he put it away? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. David Villa. Pedri. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Fermin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Looking for the runner. Can he latch on to this? Oh, super find. Xabi Alonso deals with that comfortably. Diawara. Pedri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jimenez powering forward here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lenormand attempts a clearance. Fermin.
This is the time you need that pace.
Diawara. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run down the right. Aimed beyond the defence. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Fermin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Fermin does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that has not gone well. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Goalkeeper's ball. And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Pedri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good read, needed to be. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Diawara. "75 minutes played." Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Alonso! David Villa! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
What a throw in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Owen gets across and deals with it. It's an early cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Diawara. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Goalkeeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yeah, I'm inclined. Palmer! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Olise defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caught offside that time. Stanisic. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kim Min-jae. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Gnabry. Olise. It's run loose here. That is good alertness. João Cancelo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Dyer. Olise. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Gnabry, spread out to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. He rises! Cafu gets rid without sophistication. He's got tall. Goal! Bayern Munich! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That has been cut short. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Cafu. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernando Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gnabry.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And Sané. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Owen. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a go! Oh, he's really drilled it. And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Pavlovic. Kim Min-jae. They get a throw in. Dyer.
2 added
Sané.
minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kim Min-jae. And it's Dyer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. The message is clear. None shall pass. Thuram. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. He's through, now is he in? Kimmich gets it clear. Beckenbauer. Can he get away here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Lima. Olise. Wriggles his way through. And it's Kane. Al Nassr still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. Oh, really good feet. And it's Owen. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise looking
The attendance
understandably
last match was
energised after his goal.
832.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pavlovic. Gnabry. For Olise. Lima looking to hit the byline here. Now the finish! So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to get it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Olise. Kimmich. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Sané. And it's pulled back. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's a... There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? The ball has bounced loose now. Ronaldinho. Now it's Owen. And it's Roberto Carlos. Owen! And Owen! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's in on goal! And the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Thuram absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number
Time
15,
then for the first substitution of the game.
Torres. Number 26, Roberto Carlos. Number 14,
And he can clear it away. Pinches it off him.
Number 22,
Aim forwards.
Ronaldinho.
No, it's
Coming
not
on
getting
the
there.
field, Number 20.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell
Number
now.
13, Mukunku. Number 18,
Great
Lukaku.
chance! Really well taken goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
81 minutes is number
Well, it's an
4.
inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Kane! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Kane has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that is a little undercooked.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Eto'o. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Shot at goal! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. Can he latch on to this? Oh, strongly challenged there. João Cancelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Maradona. Eto'o. Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini with the clearance. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Ronaldinho! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Cafu. Ronaldinho. And here's Owen. That is a brilliant interception. Thuram makes the interception. And here's Owen. He's in a great position. Oh, he's been caught. And again! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's had it taken off him. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Messi. Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernando Torres. Bayer is there to take. Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Oh, just skips, and Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He is through here. Eto'o! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Fernando Torres. Skillfully cut out. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Al Nassr leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eto'o, there's no flag. Roberto Carlos turns and goes back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback. As it turned out, unsuccessful. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He rises! That's a half-decent try. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. He can run onto that. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's being shifted off it.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Las asistencias de partido asciende a 97.500
Could move up a gear here.
espectadores.
Owen, real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Owen just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. For Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked his way through. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's taking no chances there. Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And Torres! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
8.
changes here
El
from both
dorsal
sides, in
18.
fact.
Messi. El dorsal 24. El
But it's
dorsal
Luis
9.
Suarez.
Eto'o. Serán sustituidos.
Xavi
por
Alonso.
El dorsal 10.
And here's Torres.
El
Cafu.
dorsal 21.
Roberto Carlos.
Neymar. El dorsal 17.
Wilshere.
Wilshere.
And here's a
El
chance.
dorsal 5. Sneijder. Cambio de jugadores.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Suarez. Thuram. It's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Al Nassr close now to seeing this one through to the end. Looking for the runner.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Gets a good foot in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
Shapes to shoot!
And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Now he's off and running. Again the flag's up. He's in plenty of space here. Fernando Torres. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Palmer. Gets his pass away. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. That looks a good ball through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot.
Real chance! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping! De Bruyne gets good distance on it. He's had a shot! It's there! Al Nassr take the lead! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with a header! And he's gone looking for safety. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? Alvarez. Chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Some good work on the right flank here. Palmer is in a really good position out wide. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Al Nassr finding their passes. It's a really well-measured ball. João Cancelo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Mbappe in acres of space. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what hits one! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maradona. Palmer. He's played him through. And here's Torres. Shot could be on. There's the hit! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Al Nassr head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
João Cancelo. Mbappe, played out to the left flank, and he's managed to get free. He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.